Hi guys, this is week 18 Project Life and I'm still using the Citrus Twist Kit's June Pocket Life kit. So I've got my photos this week. They're all pretty colourful, so I was just going through the cards and the papers. I loved this one with the arrow, so I'm definitely going to use that. And then picked out this teal green one, and I had the 4x6 card at the top. I really loved that floral, but then this rainbow sort of stripe paper caught my eye, and of course I can't go past a bit of rainbow, so I'm definitely going to use that instead. I'll use that other card later, and I thought I will replace one of the other 3x4 cards that I had picked out was just a black and white one with something a little bit more colourful. It's still like white, but the grid is green, so it's a bit hard to see on video, but in real life I love how it picks up the rest of the greens in my photos. So just trim those down, and that's basically how it's going to look this week. So I can go ahead and stick my photos down. This one I just wondered whether it might look better the other way, but I think because it's so light at the bottom it looks better with the heavier colour block at the bottom of the card. And I have gone through and picked out some of the pieces from the die cut pack that I think might work, or just the ones that I like the best. So I'm just going to play around with them and add them to my spread. This one I'm going to use upside down because I liked the circle. I like the circle shape. I don't often use circles on Project Life, but I really liked it. But the colours on the actual design didn't really work with what I was going to do, so I'm just sticking that on upside down, and I'm going to layer a couple of other ones on top of it so that I can stamp one of these sentiments and make my own embellishment. So I'm just doing the stamping first so that I've actually allowed myself enough room to stamp the sentiment on, and then I can add one or two other of these pieces. So I cut this little tassel piece off one of these banners for another card. So I liked the piece that was left over, but I decided to add one of the more colourful ones to it. So this is the banner that I cut off, so I'm just going to glue that down, sitting off the edge so I can trim off that messy piece. And I'm going to add a black and white heart as well. I was just waiting to see whether inspiration would strike me anything else that I wanted to put on, but I really like it the way it is. So I've just got one more banner sort of arrow shape to stick down. I'm going to stamp underneath that as well. And just add a couple of tiny staples just to give a bit of texture. And same for this one, I realised I'd forgotten to stick him down as well, so just stick that down and add a staple to the top. Just adding that bigger piece at the top, and then I can start working on my title cards. So I've already used this pack of alphas, and there is not enough E's. There's never enough E's, is there? So there was only one left, so I wasn't going to be able to spell out week, so I'm going to my usual standby, which is to trace these letters onto my page, and then I'm just going to stitch the title in. So that way I can use the E more than once. So I was just careful because I want to use that other die cut piece at the bottom, so I was just making sure that I'd left myself enough room to do that, and then I can just go around the letters that I've traced with a pin and just punch some holes, and then very gently erase the pencil marks. It doesn't matter if you don't erase all of the pencil marks because the thread will hide most of it. I do find sometimes if you erase too hard, you can sometimes rub off the pattern that's actually printed on the paper, so it pays just to be a little bit careful. And I am going to stitch this in black thread today, so I will save you the boredom of that and skip forward until we are all done. It didn't take too long. Literally, I think I watched like 2 episodes of Grace and Frankie maybe while I was stitching away, so it was a little bit of me time. And then I'm just going to add the numbers in from the alphas that come in the pack, and this die cut had sort of a perpetual calendar on it, so I did my dates with that instead. Just on a couple of these photos I want to add just a little bit of texture, so I've taken them over to my sewing machine and just stitched around or on various parts of it. And then all I've got left to do is just add in my journaling. There's only one tiny little spot of journaling this week, but it's still probably more than other weeks that I do. But the rest of it is all done. I really love how bright and colourful this week is. Considering that we're heading into winter here, it is not feeling that way, so it's nice to see the colours come out. If you want to keep watching, there's a couple more videos on screen. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye!